This painful moment is preparing you for something you can't see yet. Out of this, only good will come. It's a bad thing that happened to you on one hand, but I am here to reassure you that everything will be okay. Everything is working in your favor. And what is happening to you right now, Spirit is saying, the divine is saying that it's all part of the plan. It's a blessing in disguise. And that can be hard to hear because you're going through a tough time. Things are not the way you wanted them to be. Something terrible happened. And it doesn't feel good. I understand. The Most High understands. You have every right to feel sad, to feel bad. I hate the fact that this happened. But I'm here to reassure you that while it is a bad thing on a micro level, when you look at the big picture, it will work out for your highest good. You see, sometimes you're on a path, and that path is not a good one in terms of where it's leading to. Sometimes you're going about your life, you're doing the same thing, you're living normally, and if you were to continue on that path, something terrible would happen to you, something worse than what just happened. So you have to be taken off that track, that path, that road you're on. And figuratively speaking, or for some of you literally, you get that flat tire. You forget something home, you have to return home. Sadly, you get into an accident. Sadly, you lose something. Something happens. It brings you pain. You lose someone. A relationship ends. You lose your job. These are just examples. As the divine speaks to you and says that you had to be taken on a different path because the path you were on was leading you to an even worse situation, to destruction, and also the path you were on would have prevented you from receiving your blessings. Something had to change. Something had to take you off that track. So as bad as you feel, remember that everything works together for good for you. As sad as you may feel, remember that this is not the entire book. This is one chapter in your life. And that chapter, wait till you read, wait till they read the next chapter. It's not over. And life is about peaks and valleys as the breeze blows in nature, and you give the video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. That is just one chapter of your life, and it's not the end. It ain't gonna last forever. In fact, you are being prepared for a new chapter. You're on chapter 4, you are being prepared for chapter 5. You're on chapter 5, you are being prepared for chapter 6 or 7, where you will see, oh wow, why this happens. The movie of your life is an interesting movie. Just like a movie, it's not just one straight line and that is it. Disappointments, what seems like a negative thing, then the positive comes after. You see, it will take time. It will take time for you to accept what happened, you know. You will feel bad at first, but it will be a story to tell. It will be something you can laugh at in the future. You can smile at in the future. You can talk about over a drink, a cup of coffee, or whatever it may be for you, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whatever it is, a meetup, a date, something you can talk about. And the divine is saying that you must be able to accept it while it may take time. Accept it, let go, and let God. It already happened. Don't resist, because when you resist, it will be painful. It will be difficult for you. It already happened. Find a way to laugh at it. And you may find that this is a great time. You will find that this is a great time. If you are someone who prays, great time to pray about it. If you are someone who meditates, great time to meditate. Or how about speaking to someone about it? There is somebody in your life that you can talk to about stuff like this. Somebody who is an empath, who is empathetic. And very often when things like that happen, you get to realize, oh wow, this is the person who I can talk to. It helps you understand, because you're going through something and you know that you cannot call John about it. Just for example, you cannot call Peter about it or Sarah about it. Just examples. You can call Nicole about it. You can call Tracy about it. You can call, you get the point, Mantius about it. As we hear on this advancing channel. So it's not a time to feel like you just make it worse, to worsen the situation. At first, you can cry about it. You can say, oh my goodness, this happened to me. But like we're saying, every disappointment is a blessing. The bullet you dodged, that terrible thing that would have happened if this thing that is happening now hadn't happened. I know it's a setback on one hand. On one hand it is, because hey, that is not what you wanted to be focused on right now. You wanted that smooth sailing. And that is understandable. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? And I'm getting so many messages right now all at once. I'm thinking, which one do I talk about? You are experiencing contrast, because when you know what you don't want, you know what you want. So all of this is helping you define even more clearly what it is you want. You needed this to get a clearer mental picture of your goals. You needed this push. You needed to go back a little to advance. It's like a slingshot. To advance, to move forward, it must go back. It must be pulled back. And somebody who is clueless or who isn't knowledgeable about this will think that something bad is happening because there it is, and you're pulling back the slingshot, the string, or whatever it is, the sling. But it has to go back to move forward, to catapult forward, and that is what is happening in your life. That is the reassurance you were looking for. God is speaking to you, Spirit is speaking to you, Source, the universe, infinite intelligence, the divine, the Most High is saying that this is happening for a reason. You can't see it yet, but just because you cannot see it doesn't mean that it isn't true. Doesn't mean that it isn't happening for you. It is not only about the five senses, though. Things are happening for you. It's like gold. The gold has to go through the fire. Seems like something bad is happening there, but it had to go through it to get rid of all what is not wanted. And it turns out better for you. You may not see it yet. The thing that is happening to you right now, of course, it's tough, especially in the early days, in the early stages. But the divine, God is saying to you, Source is saying to you, that there is more to it than meets the eye. It is a good thing. What seems like a bad thing is really and truly a good thing. And you will learn so many lessons from this. Without this event happening, you wouldn't have been able to learn all of those things you are about to learn. Without this happening, you wouldn't have been put on that winning track. It's like somebody losing their job. And it seems like a bad thing. Of course it's a bad thing on one hand because, hey, right now you cannot pay the bills. But guess what happens? You get hungry. And now you start your own business. Who's seen that in their life? I've seen it in my own life, where things were not working out on one hand. And it got me to start something new. Because one thing wasn't working, it got me to go all in on my piano keyboard guide website and YouTube channel and so much more, and all of the work I've done piano wise, because I'm a musician and a piano player. It's a good thing that thing didn't work out. Let me tell you. You see, I can laugh. In retrospect, you will see. It's a good thing that didn't work. It didn't work out. See what happened, and see how now I met you. Because you need As we've said before, you need that contrast. And sometimes you have to go through the fire, you have to go through the pain, so that you can be put on the right path. That, God is saying, that is going to help you with your spiritual life. You will be miles ahead of so many people because of what you are going through now, that experience. It will help you discover new things. How many of us discovered something we knew nothing about before just because something went wrong? Inverted commas. Just because something went wrong. Something went right because something went wrong. Something will go right because something went wrong. Something good is gonna happen because something bad happened. You see, it is only an illusion. Nothing bad is happening. It is part of the journey. It's tough. It's hard to hear on one level because the pain is there, and you almost forget about the beautiful things in your life. You can forget to be grateful, but the divine is saying to you, take time to be grateful. It could have been worse. Thank God. It could have turned out far worse than it turned out. I could have been in greater pain. Thank God. I see people all around me and they are going through worse situations. Oh wow, I'm thankful. Oh, okay. Now I'm thankful because a lot of terrible things are happening to people. They can't even watch a video like that. They don't even have the energy to be on YouTube. Or at least I can be on YouTube. Or at least I have a phone or television. A lot of you watch on TV. I like that. On your phone, I still like that. Tablet. Okay, now I like everything. It seems like a disappointment, but Spirit is saying to you, be grateful for the things, your victories, for what is working out, and understand that everything is working out. Understand that it is a good thing. The storm you're going through. You know, we don't like the storm on one level, but sometimes you have to go through the storm. And the storm signals a new beginning. All things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. It's a new beginning for you. Something new is about to happen. That is why this happened. Something new is about to happen. You are on that track and you ask for better. You ask for something, and it's as simple as, well, not as simple as, but part of it is simple, where God had to take you off a particular track. Sometimes you're moving in a particular direction. You have momentum. Listen to me. You have momentum in a particular direction, and you're going and you're going and you're going. And you're moving too fast in that direction, and you have to be slowed down. You have to be slowed down. Something will happen. You must end up getting that flat tire. Who wants a flat tire? Not me. But you must end up getting that flat tire so that it can slow you down. If you had continued on that journey, something really bad would have happened. But you've been slowed down. Count it. See it as a blessing. is a blessing because you are the type of person who all things work out for. All things work together for good for you. So I am not blaming you for being sad. Nobody's blaming you for feeling bad, for feeling down. But I want to point out to you that every little thing is gonna be alright. All is well and you are fine. Does this message resonate with you? I know it resonates with many of you. And share it, share the video. Let it inspire somebody who is going through something. This message, you were meant to hear this message. This message, if it found you, you were meant to hear it. It is for you. As the divine speaks to you through yours truly, your servant, Mantius. So share the video, like, comment. What is your situation? Share, comment, and thank you for supporting. I see your super thanks donations and your other donations, and I see your support. You are valued and you are appreciated. Let me tell you, I understand your situation, as hard as it is, and I'm here to reassure you, keep the faith. Keep the faith. Joy will come out of this. Something positive will come out of this. Wow, you'll have so many good conversations based on this. Everybody will be listening. I understand, and I empathize. God is with you. Amen. God is with you. My name is Mantius. This is the Advancing channel. Thank you so much for watching. One love. God bless, and all the best.